But besides the facts and lessons that you might or might not remember here in the next 5 years, there's a few things that you will remember about JP2. You learned how to be challenged, academically, artistically, and athletically. You've learned how to think, how to question, how to prepare, how to overcome, and maybe most importantly, how to be humbled. If you're a little nervous about the fall, then let me tell you from firsthand experience, you are more than prepared to take on any future endeavors that you may choose to pursue. Despite everything you've learned, I'm willing to bet that the JP2 community is what you'll remember most after you walk across that stage on Sunday. You'll remember your teachers, your coaches, your classmates, teammates, and your friends. Like it or not, you're always going to be part of this community. You are what makes JP2 the high school that it is. While you begin your path to success, you now represent the blue and gold of Pope John Paul II High School across the country. Once again, let me emphasize, you are more prepared than you think to face upcoming challenges, but not only face them, to conquer them. The famous Latin phrase, in hoc signo vinces, which I'm sure Mr. Brookman, my Latin teacher, would kill me for that pronunciation, captures your next few years perfectly. This translates to, by this sign you shall conquer. This phrase, along with the cross, was seen in a vision during the 4th century by the Roman Emperor Constantine, before a decisive battle. Believing it was a sign from God, Constantine ordered his soldiers to put the cross on their shields before going into battle. Being victorious, Constantine not only converted to Christianity, but also tolerated the religion to be practiced freely within Rome, which allowed it to continue to flourish. Let the knowledge that you have gained from those at JP2 to be the sign by which you conquer. Just as Constantine's victory helped Christianity continue to grow, your successes beyond this building will only allow our JP2 community to grow. One day, probably without you even knowing it, future students will decide to attend Pope John Paul II High School because of the successes that you will accomplish. Because you will have a continuous effect on this community, I invite you to stay involved in it. Whether you come back to teach your first year out of college, or you just check scores online every once in a while. Find some way to stay connected. Whether you've conquered a test, a project, a class, a subject, a game, or a business, come back and let us know about it. We would love to hear how successful you have become. Congratulations, class of 2011. We wish you the very best.